What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle. And yes, it is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and the Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero, you ready to be your family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos, get them notifications. It's going to be some information that's going to help you win. In today's video, we'll be talking about tax time scams, identity theft, and how people are getting the bag. Yes, it's a lot going on right now in this world. It's a lot of scamming going on. A lot of ordinary, regular people are getting into the scam world, the fraud world, because the world is in a place where everybody is broke again. Everybody needs some money. Everybody's going through some type of situation. So people are looking for ways where they can make some quick, fast money, and the only way that they know is a scam, some type of fraud. And believe it or not, man, everybody in the world, put it like this. If the opportunity presents itself, more than likely that person is going to take that opportunity, especially when it involves some money. So people, it's a lot of people. We're gonna be talking about tax time scams, how people are getting large federal returns and just large tax returns and how they're doing it, what they're doing, and all different type of things. Because people need to know this information. So with that being said, let's get into these gems that's gonna keep you safe and help you win. So tax time. How? Wow. First of all, people who get taxes don't make enough money. So if you're getting a tax refund, that means you don't make enough money. People who pay taxes mean they make over an X amount of money. So if you pay taxes, you made over an X amount of money. If you do not, if you're getting a tax refund check, that means you make under an X amount of money, right? So around this time, people try to figure out ways how they can get taxes back, how they can get larger tax refunds back. Those same people are the same people who go throughout the years and the days talking about people who scam, and people who scam is this and that and whatnot, right? So people got to understand, everybody is a scammer in some type of way. Everybody, if the opportunity presents itself, will get over on somebody or something to in order to gain more. It's just the honest just way it work. From businesses to corporations to small businesses to whatever. Whenever there's money being made, somebody's gonna do what they can do to either get the most out of the situation. Just the way life is. So around this time, a lot of people want to file taxes, or they do file taxes, and they look for people who do taxes. And the first thing they do is they say, file somebody kids, find somebody kids to file, because you can only file X amount of kids on your taxes. And a lot of these women out here be having plenty kids, so they can't file all their kids. So they have other people file their kids and break them off some money. And then you got people who change numbers on tax documents for them to get larger amounts of money. And then you got something called identity theft, right? Now, people, wherever there's money being made, there's going to be some type of fraud or scam being committed. And people find any way and every way they can to be able to utilize some type of method. And when people see that when it comes to taxes, you need tax returns, you need an identity, you need these things. So people say, okay, how can we get a profile to file? Who profile can we get to file taxes on? Where can we get profiles to file taxes on? And people do their research. So one way a lot of people who are into that world, they find homeless people. And by them finding homeless people, they file tax returns under their identity, self-employed, or even fake documents, or things like that, W-2s or whatever that they need for the to file their taxes. And they find as many homeless people as they can to get as many tax returns as they can. Then you got people who utilize other people's. Okay when they use homeless people identity, more than likely that homeless person is not gonna be filing on taxes. When they use somebody else's identity who's in the real world working a citizen, that's when things become a problem, because there are people out here that will use a working normal citizen's identity and file taxes, act like this person, and file multiple tax returns. There's even people that file multiple tax returns on their own name. And there's a lot of cases where people are filing tax returns on fraudulent businesses as self-employment under CPNs. People are doing these things. And what are CPNs? We already know. Not pre-bill CPNs, but CPNs, where this profile has not been issued to anybody. And now this person is using their own information, nobody else's information, to structure this profile. The only thing that's gonna be different is the number and the address. Got a bank account, did everything that they had to do, matured that profile, built the credit profile, the worthiness, and got a business on it, built the business credit, and getting business taxes, personal taxes on that profile. So it's a lot of people out here are scammers. Point blank period. Everybody is just about what they know. Most people don't know about this method, that method, Cash App glitch, ATM jackpot. Most people know about the common things: tax time scam to get some more money with kids, fake documents, check fraud, and credit card fraud. Those three right there are the main scams that the average American knows about and goes for. And it's like I said, it's a lot of people out here that oh, you're a scammer, you be stealing people money, not knowing that. No, but when it comes to, listen, scammers don't steal people's money. They steal the bank's money. And they say, how are they stealing? You go into somebody's account and steal their money? No, that's the bank's money. See, when your account is FDIC, federally insured, that means up to this amount the bank is going to cover. So that's the bank's money, not your money. So when a scammer goes into your account and they might take out whatever amount, the bank is required to give it back because it's insured. But now the bank is out that money, not that person. Banks get scammed. People don't get scammed. It's just a lack of knowledge that the common American has, or the average American has, about anything in this world. And they think what they think, and they think is true. Like a lot of people believe what they think, true or false. So tax time is the average American's jackpot time. This is the time where most Americans make the most money or get the most money that they ever had at one time. So more than likely, the average American is going to do whatever that they can to get the most out of this situation. Hey, you got a kid I can file, like, and that's a scam. When you go to somebody and they alter information on that documentation for you get more money, that's a scam. So tax time is a big time where a lot of scamming is going on, and the world is already 600 to 800% with scams and fraud going on. So it's just all about being more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware of what's going on out there, because people wait 12 months for this. Like people, like can't wait till next tax season because this is all they know. This is the only thing that they know to get a lump sum money, a little $7,000 to $10,000, $12,000. You got people who out here who got real life like operations going on. Like they might got 10 chicks that they got to all 10 of them gonna give them $2,000. That's $20,000. Like people figure out ways and schemes and scams to get what they want and to get where they want. So it's all about being more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware out there. Like I tell you guys all the time, make sure you guys get your Norton LifeLock to monitor your social media accounts and your financial accounts to make sure nothing's fishy is going on. And Norton will monitor the dark web to make sure none of your personal information is not floating around on there. Somebody can get your information and file some fake tax returns. Make sure you guys are freezing your credit reports, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experience so nobody can get anything in your name. And make sure you guys are changing out your debit and credit cards every so often, getting new numbers and new information because we use our cards every day, tapping them, sliding them, inserting them, POS machines. And once we do, that information is not stored on that database. And there's always a database leak, hack, or compromise. And if we are changing our cards every so often, getting new numbers, and a leak, compromise, or hack was to happen with our old information, we'll be all right because we got new information. That's the old information. All right. So make sure you guys are staying more safe, staying more cautious, and being more aware of what's going out there because money is the root of all evil. Money rules the world. Money is the number one money game in the world. Money revolves around everything that we do. We all got to pay bills every 4 weeks. Everything costs. So everybody trying to get it, and everybody gonna figure out a way how. So that being said, be more safe, be more cautious, and be more aware. Shout out to all my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers out there because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping this sauce. And y'all motivate me to keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one limited gyms are $1,000. But for limited time only, I'm doing them for $600. Yes, $600. Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right? No screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions. And please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all book y'all seat on crypto on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 250, 10 seats. Ask me anything you want to ask me. Get help with anything that you want to get help with. Make sure you guys book y'all seat on the crypto tour in person limited gyms, $3,500. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the month-long mentorship for $2,500, but I'm doing a deal for $1,000. And for a limited time only, I'm doing it for $500 for the first 10 people who book their seat on the month-long mentorship. $500. Anybody after that, $1,000, but that's for a limited time only. All right, so make sure y'all booking y'all seats. Make sure y'all check out my vendor platform on Telegram and the Potato App, Millionaire Network. Still looking for people for the production company. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell on all my YouTube channels, my Twitches, my IGs, my TikTok, my new TikTok. They don't let me do nothing. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world because it's changing people's lives. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hussle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson, video, or live. Peace.